The Boise State Venture College and Trailhead present the best highlights from the Survive to Thrive series.
For me, in order to apply, I wanted to, one, feel that I had a full understanding of my business and all of the aspects of the company prior to trying to start to apply to accelerators on more of a national type stage. And so what that looked like for me was really taking advantage of and capitalizing on the local opportunities. So as Tia mentioned, I have done several events with Trailhead, also with the Venture College and Mission 43. And so really getting all that foundational piece that I needed first before I felt comfortable kind of putting my company out there on more of a larger scale stage to say, okay, I'm ready to push out of my current region, especially in the midst of a fundraise.
It can be nerve-wracking to call your investors and say, hey, I have this issue, I don't know how to answer it. So you don't want to make that phone call, but Stage Shadow doesn't make you feel that way. So you do feel like you can go and have this sort of true confession, like I'm stuck. What else can I do? They will, have you talk with other founders. They'll introduce you to someone else, or they've been in that situation before. They'll talk you through it. They'll help bring in, a specialist if that's what you need. So they have a whole network of venture partners that come together, and you have a question about your sales model. Okay, I have a guy who's a head of sales at Braintree. He'll come in and really help you with the sales tactics. So
I went to school as a molecular biologist. I specialize in protein analysis for cancer research. So for sure, starting a company or running a company is not where I'm trained. That being said, I have learned a ton for sure over the last year and some change. And 100% all of that has been bringing people on board with me. I would say that one of the biggest pieces has been really looking at who can focus with me, right? So similar to what Shannon mentioned, people will come in and they'll see what you're doing and they're excited, but they're excited about what their piece or what their idea is or their twist to it. And so it's been hard to legitimately say no to people and even say no to potential funds, in that it would significantly change the trajectory of the company and the actual focused goal. I think that my recommendation for anybody in similar shoes, one would be to, as a woman, leverage your strengths. And for me, that means I have a PhD. And so I have had to learn how to leverage that as a talking point and as a qualifier. And then the second piece would be to find the other fellow women founders that can bring you up. Finding those really strong female leaders as entrepreneurs or as in the military has been instrumental in teaching me not only to see the things you wouldn't typically see the things that you need to address, but also have somebody in your corner to talk to about it.
And I think that the thing that I would advise to other women who are looking to start their own company is try to go into the room, into an all-male dominated conversation by recognizing some of the biases that they might have and addressing them right up front. Address that first and foremost. Don't assume that they're along this journey with you. Try to have a direct conversation about what you're doing and how that's differentiating and how that your particular talent is really bringing that into the room.
Thanks for listening. While you're waiting for the next episode, feel free to contact us or follow us on social media.